Welcome back to the channel, everyone. In today's exciting video, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare American coin collecting as we explore 6 of the most valuable and expensive ultra-rare United States coins ever discovered. These incredible pieces of history are far more than simple pocket change. They are treasures that tell stories about America's past, artistry, and economic heritage. From legendary minting stories to coins that have sold for astonishing prices at auctions, each one holds a unique place in the world of numismatics. The 1919 Standing Liberty Quarter is widely regarded as one of the more desirable early issues of the iconic Standing Liberty Quarter series. Among numismatists, this coin attracts strong attention because it combines historical significance, classic American artistry, and a relatively scarce mintage from the early 20th century. Collectors particularly appreciate coins from the Denver minted branch because they are often harder to find in pristine condition than their Philadelphia counterparts. As a result, the 1919 D quarter has developed a reputation for commanding strong premiums in the collector's market, especially when preserved in high grades. Its blend of beauty, scarcity, and historical context makes it a sought-after piece for both advanced collectors and those building complete sets of Standing Liberty Quarters. The coin was struck in 1919 by the United States Mint at the Denver Mint during the period following the end of World War I. The Standing Liberty Quarter series itself had only recently been introduced in 1916 to replace the long-running Barber Quarter design, reflecting a broader artistic renaissance in American coinage during the early 20th century. The design was created by sculptor Herman A. MacLeod, whose work aimed to portray national strength and liberty in a more modern artistic style. By 1919, the design had already undergone a modification to strengthen certain details and add chain mail to Liberty's torso, creating what collectors call the Type II design. Coins minted during this period reflect America's transition into the post-war era, making them historically meaningful artifacts of the time. From a design standpoint, the 1919 D Standing Liberty Quarter is considered one of the most beautiful coins in U.S. numismatic history. The obverse features Liberty standing confidently in a gateway, holding a shield in one hand and an olive branch in the other, symbolizing both defense and peace. Surrounding her are 13 stars representing the original colonies, while the date appears at the bottom of the coin. The reverse shows a majestic eagle in flight, wings fully extended, representing freedom and strength. The coin is composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, weighs approximately 6.25 grams, and measures about 24.3 millimeters in diameter. The Denver Mint mark, a small D, appears on the reverse beneath the eagle, identifying its origin. In high-grade examples, the fine details of Liberty's shield, the eagle's feathers, and the coin's smooth surfaces create an especially striking appearance. Rarity plays a major role in the desirability of the 1919 D quarter. Although the Denver Mint produced roughly 1.5 million examples, many entered heavy circulation during the early 20th century, resulting in significant wear over time. The Standing Liberty Quarter series is known for having dates that wear away quickly, meaning well-preserved coins with clear dates are increasingly scarce today. As a result, examples in lower circulated grades remain relatively accessible, but coins in extremely fine, about uncirculated or fully uncirculated condition are much harder to locate. Coins that retain sharp design details and original luster are particularly prized, making high-grade specimens far rarer than the original mintage figures might suggest. Market value for the 1919 D Standing Liberty Quarter varies dramatically depending on condition and certification. Circulated examples with visible wear may sell for roughly $150 to $400 depending on their grade and eye appeal. Coins graded extremely fine or about uncirculated can reach values between $700 and $2,500. However, Uncirculated specimens are where the coin's true value becomes apparent. In mint state grades certified by major grading companies such as Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Company, the coin may command anywhere from $6,000 to $20,000 or more. Exceptional pieces graded MS-65 or higher have occasionally realized even stronger prices at major auctions, reflecting strong demand among collectors seeking top-tier examples. Collectors interested in acquiring a 1919D standing Liberty quarter should pay careful attention to authenticity, condition, and eye appeal. Because the coin's date is prone to wear, it is important to look for pieces where the date remains clearly visible and the design retains as much detail as possible. Purchasing coins that have been professionally graded and encapsulated by reputable services provides additional assurance of authenticity and accurate grading. Proper storage is also essential. Collectors often keep such coins in protective holders within climate-controlled environments to prevent tunning, scratches, or environmental damage. Auctions, well-established coin dealers, and numismatic conventions are among the most reliable places to find quality examples. In summary, the 1919D standing Liberty quarter holds a respected place in American numismatics thanks to its artistic beauty, historical context, and relative scarcity in high grades. Its association with early 20th century coinage reform, combined with the elegant design by Herman A. MacLeod, ensures its lasting appeal among collectors. Whether viewed as a historical artifact, a work of miniature sculpture, or a long-term collectible investment, this coin continues to captivate numismatists around the world. For both new collectors and seasoned enthusiasts, the 1919D quarter represents a compelling blend of history, craftsmanship, and rarity that has the potential to remain highly valued for generations to come. Next up in the 2016D United States quarter dollar is part of the widely collected America the Beautiful Quarters program, a series that celebrates notable national parks and historic sites across the United States. Struck at the United States Mint facility in Denver Mint, this quarter carries the D Mint mark and represents one of the modern issues that has steadily gained attention among collectors. While millions were produced for circulation, high-grade examples and unusual era varieties have become desirable in the numismatic market. Collectors appreciate these coins not only for their detailed artistic designs, but also for their connection to America's natural heritage and historic landmarks. In pristine condition, certain 2016D quarters can command prices far beyond their face value, making them an intriguing target for both beginning and advanced coin collectors. Historically, the 2016D quarter belongs to a broader commemorative effort that ran from 2010 to 2021. Each year of the series highlighted 5 national sites, reflecting the cultural and environmental diversity of the United States. The 2016 designs included depictions honoring Shawnee National Forest in Illinois, Cumberland Gap National Historical Park in Kentucky, Harper's Ferry National Historical Park in West Virginia, Theodore Roosevelt National Park in North Dakota, and Fort Moultrie at Fort Sumter National Monument in South Carolina. By issuing these coins, the U.S. Mint aimed to educate the public about significant natural and historical locations, while continuing the popularity established by the earlier 50 state quarters program. The Denver minted versions are especially interesting because subtle variations in strike quality and die usage can create collectible differences. From a design standpoint, the 2016D quarter maintains the classic obverse portrait of George Washington, originally sculpted by John Flanagan. Washington faces left, accompanied by the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the year 2016. The reverse design changes depending on the specific park being honored, each featuring detailed imagery reflecting the site's character, such as wildlife, landscapes, or historic structures. Like other modern quarters, the coin is composed of a copper core with outer layers of copper nickel, measuring 24.26 min diameter and weighing approximately 5.67 grams. In high-grade mint state examples, the sharpness of the design elements, the brilliance of the luster, and the crisp edges of the lettering highlight the exceptional craftsmanship of modern minting technology. Although the overall mintage of 2016 D quarters was large, often exceeding hundreds of millions for each design, rarity can still arise in several ways. Coins preserved in mint state, MS67 or higher, condition are significantly scarcer because most circulated examples quickly accumulate wear. Additionally, collectors actively search for mint errors such as doubled dies, die cracks, off-center strikes, or clip planchets. These unusual varieties are far less common and can dramatically increase a coin desirability. Even small variations in strike quality or luster can influence how grading services evaluate the coin, which in turn affects its rarity and appeal within the competitive collector market. The market value of a standard circulated 2016 D quarter generally remains close to its face value of 25 cents. However, uncirculated pieces graded around MS65 may sell for $3 to $10, depending on the design and eye appeal. Exceptional specimens graded MS67 or higher by major grading services such as Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Company can reach $40 to $150 or more at auction. Error coins or particularly scarce varieties sometimes sell for several $100s, especially if they display dramatic minting anomalies. These price differences illustrate how condition and rarity play a central role in determining the real worth of modern circulation coins. For collectors hoping to acquire valuable 2016 D quarters, careful inspection is essential. Coins with strong luster, minimal contact marks, and sharply defined details are the most desirable. Using magnification can help identify potential mint errors or die varieties that may increase value. Submitting promising coins to reputable grading services ensures authenticity and provides a standardized grade recognized throughout the numismatic community. Proper storage is equally important. Coins should be kept in protective holders or archival quality albums to prevent scratches, tunning, or environmental damage that might reduce their grade and market value. In conclusion, the 2016 D United States quarter dollar represents an interesting intersection of modern minting and historical commemoration. As part of the America the Beautiful series, it celebrates important national landmarks while continuing the long tradition of the Washington quarter. Although most examples are common, high-grade pieces and rare mint errors have created a niche market that attracts collectors worldwide. With its artistic design, historical context, and the possibility of discovering valuable varieties, the 2016 D quarter remains a fascinating coin for numismatists, and a reminder that even modern pocket change can hold surprising collectible value. Next up in the 1929 D Standing Liberty Quarter is regarded as one of the more intriguing and collectible coins from the late years of the Standing Liberty Quarter series, a design that remains highly admired among numismatists. Struck in 1929 at the Denver Mint, this quarter represents the closing chapter of a beloved American coin design that circulated from 1916 through 1930. While it was produced in relatively solid numbers compared with earlier key dates in the series, The 1929 D quarter has gained notable attention because high-grade examples are extremely difficult to locate today. For collectors who appreciate both artistry and history in American coinage, this coin holds special appeal, and well-preserved specimens can command impressive prices in today's numismatic marketplace. As demand for classic U.S. silver coinage continues to grow, the 1929 D Standing Liberty Quarter remains a sought-after piece that bridges the gap between historical significance and collectible rarity. The historical context surrounding the 1929 D Standing Liberty Quarter adds to its fascination. The coin was struck during the final years before the Standing Liberty design was replaced by the Washington Quarter in 1932. Designed by renowned sculptor Herman A. MacLeod, the Standing Liberty series was introduced in 1916 as part of a broader movement to beautify American coinage during the early 20th century. By 1929, the United States was on the brink of the economic turmoil associated with the Great Depression, which would begin later that year. The Denver Mint's production of this quarter therefore reflects a transitional moment in American history, both economically and numismatically. Coins from this period circulated widely in everyday commerce, meaning that most surviving pieces today show moderate to heavy wear, making pristine examples considerably scarcer. Visually, the 1929 D Standing Liberty Quarter is celebrated for its artistic beauty and symbolism. The obverse features the allegorical figure of Liberty standing confidently in a gateway, holding a shield in one hand and an olive branch in the other, representing America's readiness for defense balanced with a desire for peace. On the reverse, a majestic eagle appears in mid-flight, a classic emblem of freedom and strength. The coin was struck in 90% silver and 10% copper, weighs approximately 6.25 grams, and measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter, standard specifications for U.S. quarters of that era. Later issues of the series, including the 1929 D, belong to what collectors call Type 3, recognizable by the fully covered chest of Liberty and 3 stars placed beneath the eagle on the reverse. In high-grade condition, the fine details of Liberty's gown, shield rivets, and the eagle's feathers become particularly striking, showcasing the craftsmanship of early 20th century American coin design. Despite having a mintage of roughly 1.36 million coins, the 1929 D Standing Liberty Quarter is considered scarce in superior condition. The primary reason lies in the coin's extensive circulation and the relatively soft strike typical of Denver Mint issues from that era. Many coins quickly lost the delicate details on Liberty's head and shield, leaving few surviving examples with full design clarity. Collectors often seek specimens graded mint state, MS, by professional grading services, especially those with the desirable full head designation, which indicates sharply defined details on Liberty's helmeted head. Because only a small fraction of the original mintage remains in such exceptional condition, competition among collectors for top-quality examples is intense. In terms of market value, the 1929 D Standing Liberty Quarter can vary significantly depending on condition. Circulated examples in lower grades may sell for approximately $25 to $80, reflecting both their silver content and collectible interest. Coins in extremely fine or about uncirculated condition can command anywhere from $150 to $400, while true mint state examples often range from $800 to over $2,500 depending on eye appeal and strike quality. The rarest and finest examples, particularly those certified with a full head designation by grading organizations such as Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Company, have been known to sell at auction for $10,000 or more. These high-end pieces demonstrate how condition and certification can dramatically influence a coin's value in the collector market. For collectors hopping to acquire a 1929 D Standing Liberty Quarter, several strategies can improve the chances of finding a quality specimen. Careful examination of the coin's strike and wear patterns is essential, especially the clarity of Liberty's head and shield. Coins authenticated and graded by respected third-party services provide added assurance of authenticity and condition, which is particularly important for higher-value examples. Proper storage is also critical. Collectors typically keep silver coins in protective holders or climate-controlled environments to prevent tarnish or environmental damage. Purchasing through reputable coin dealers, established auctions, or respected numismatic communities can further reduce the risks associated with collecting older silver coinage. In conclusion, the 1929 D Standing Liberty Quarter represents a captivating blend of historical context, artistic design, and collectible rarity within the broader Standing Liberty series. Its connection to the final years of the design, its association with the Denver Mint, and the scarcity of high-grade survivors all contribute to its enduring appeal among numismatists. Whether appreciated for its elegant imagery, its silver composition, or its potential investment value, this coin continues to attract both seasoned collectors and newcomers to the hobby. As interest in classic American coinage grows, the 1929 D Standing Liberty Quarter is likely to remain a respected and desirable piece, offering collectors a tangible link to an important era of United States minting history. Next up in the 1930 D Standing Liberty Quarter is regarded as one of the most intriguing and sought-after coins from the later years of the famous Standing Liberty Quarter series. While it was not produced in extremely tiny numbers compared with some earlier issues, collectors value this coin highly because of its historical placement at the closing stage of a beloved American coin design. Today, examples in exceptional condition can command impressive prices, especially when the coin retains full detail and strong luster. Numismatists admire it for its artistry, connection to early 20th century American history, and its relative scarcity in top grades. Because many pieces circulated heavily during the early decades after minting, pristine examples are far less common than the original mintage suggests, making the 1930 D Quarter a desirable prize among collectors building complete sets of the series. The historical background of the 1930 D Standing Liberty Quarter traces back to a period of economic difficulty in the United States, as the country was entering the early years of the Great Depression following the Wall Street crash of 1929. The Standing Liberty design had first been introduced in 1916 as part of a broader effort to beautify American coinage. The 1930 D issue was struck at the United States Mint facility in Denver Mint, which is indicated by the small D mint mark located on the reverse of the coin. By 1930, the design had already been in production for over a decade, and it represented the ideals of freedom, strength, and national pride during a time when the country was undergoing significant economic challenges. The coin thus occupies an interesting place historically, linking the optimistic artistic reforms of early 20th century coinage with the turbulent economic realities of the Depression era. One of the most striking aspects of the 1930 D Standing Liberty Quarter is its elegant design, originally created by the renowned sculptor Herman A. MacLeod. On the obverse, Lady Liberty stands confidently in a gateway, holding a shield in one hand and an olive branch in the other, symbolizing both defense and peace. The reverse features a powerful eagle in flight, representing the strength and independence of the United States. The coin is composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, with a diameter of about 24.3 millimeters and a weight of approximately 6.25 grams. Fine details such as Liberty's flowing robe, the intricate rivets on the shield, and the delicate feathers of the eagle make the coin especially attractive when preserved in high grades. In well-struck specimens, the design elements appear crisp and sharply defined, enhancing the coin's visual impact and desirability. Rarity plays a key role in the desirability of the 1930D Standing Liberty Quarter. Although the total mintage was over 1.3 million coins, the majority of them entered circulation and experienced significant wear over time. As a result, coins in high-grade mint condition are far scarcer than the mintage might imply. Collectors particularly seek examples graded mint state, where the coin shows little to no evidence of circulation and retains much of its original mint luster. Another important factor is the sharpness of the strike, as some pieces from the series display weak details due to the complexity of the design. Well-struck coins with strong detail and minimal wear are therefore considered the most desirable and are often the ones that command the highest premiums in the collector market. The market value of a 1930D Standing Liberty Quarter can vary widely depending on its condition and overall quality. In circulated grades, the coin may typically sell for anywhere from around $50 to $200, reflecting its silver content and collector demand. However, uncirculated specimens can be significantly more valuable, often ranging from several $100s to well over $1,000 depending on the grade. Exceptional examples graded MS66 or higher by major grading services have been known to sell for several $1,000s at major numismatic auctions. Prices continue to fluctuate based on demand, rarity in top grades, and the overall strength of the rare coin market, but the coin has maintained steady collector interest over the years. For collectors hoping to acquire a high-quality 1930D Standing Liberty Quarter, careful examination and authentication are essential. It is advisable to purchase examples that have been professionally graded and certified by respected organizations, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Company. These services verify authenticity, assign a grade, and encapsulate the coin in a protective holder that preserves its condition. Collectors should also pay close attention to the clarity of the mint mark, the sharpness of the strike, and the presence of original mint luster. Proper storage in a cool, dry environment and the use of archival quality holders can help maintain the coin's condition and prevent environmental damage. In conclusion, the 1930D Standing Liberty Quarter remains an important and admired piece of American numismatic history. Its artistic design, connection to a pivotal era in the United States, and increasing scarcity in top condition all contribute to its lasting appeal among collectors. Whether appreciated for its beauty, historical context, or investment potential, the coin continues to attract both seasoned numismatists and newcomers alike. As interest in classic American coinage endures, the 1930D issue stands as a compelling reminder of the craftsmanship and symbolism that define early 20th century U.S. coinage, and its value and desirability are likely to remain strong for years to come.